have more talent than me, you might be smarter than me, but if we get on the treadmill, there's two things. You're getting off first, or I'm gonna die. It's really that simple.
Hey guys, Houls here from Houls Fitness. It's a Monday afternoon, getting in to do a leg day this afternoon at Temple. Just about to go pick up Siobhan, and we're going to go do a leg day down together, so we'll get some video in the gym. Haven't been uploading anything recently, nothing really going on. I'm going to talk about calories and everything that I'm into at the moment. About 2 weeks out from going to LA and Las Vegas, so really looking forward to that. Coming in pretty well, hitting my weekends with refeeds and staying on point during the day, and then I'll have pretty much whatever I want to eat at night. Homemade pizzas. What else have I had? Homemade pizzas, homemade kebabs, which is pretty much the same stuff, just wrapped in a different package. And oh, that's a lie. Last night I did have KFC. Yes, KFC is one of my guilty pleasures. So gonna get in the gym tonight, and yeah, we'll get a leg workout filmed. And any questions or anything, guys, as usual, comment below and I'll get back to you. See you in the gym. Hey guys, here we are back in the gym with a little bit of commentary over my leg day. You'll see this video is actually just a full workout video. You'll see what I'm actually doing pop up on the screen, so I'm not going to really go too much into it. It's sort of a high stimulus day anyway for legs. But I think what I will start talking about is just where I'm at, and just in terms of my calories, what I'm actually doing with my food, in terms of how I refeed, and also we're off to Las Vegas in 2 weeks, so that's pretty cool. I did want to get a look, I won't lie, I was hoping to be a little bit leaner than what I am, and I'll do a physique update just before I head off to Vegas and LA, which we are heading off for 10 days, and we leave on the, I want to say the 12th of September, I think. Yeah. So I did want to be a little bit leaner, because we are going to places like Venice Beach, so the capital of get your shirt off city, where where they've got the boardwalk gym outside, so that's pretty famous down there and at Venice Beach. And then obviously World's Gym, the original Gold's Gym, but yeah, it's now called it's Gold's Gym now, but the owner actually, who originally created the franchise of Gold's Gym, ended up opening up World Gyms. So the original Gold's Gym, the Mecca. So I can't wait to get down there. So I was hoping to be a little bit leaner than what I am, but that's cool. I've been enjoying my refeed days a little bit too much. When I came back from Africa, I sat at around 86 kilos. I'm down to 84 now, which is great because it's been about, how long have we been back for? About 6 weeks. So I think I've managed to lose quite a bit of fat and also maintain muscle, if not build, not a lot, but maybe a couple 100 grams of muscle, because I have been doing a lot of particular strength and muscle building phases in this last 6 weeks. So I've been trying to stay around, I've been lifting between anywhere from a rep range of 4 right up to 12. On leg days, I'd be hitting around 15, unless the odd occasional day where I would do probably maybe Siobhan's workout, which is generally a high stimulus, higher rep days. But yeah, so like I said, I was hoping to get a little bit leaner, but I'm sitting around, because I've cut back. I'm now, when I came back, I was on just shy of 3,000 calories, I think. And now I'm sitting at about 2,500, which is still pretty good, because I know I am leaning, like I am on a slight cut. So I'm going to do 2 more weeks of that, obviously hit Vegas. And when I come back, I'll probably be more serious at cutting. And then I just want to get down to a base where my six-pack's showing again, and I've leaned up because I am holding on to a lot of water and a little bit puffier than what I wanted to be. But that's all part and parcel, and it's all part of it. So, but yeah, look, this will wrap up this commentary, guys, and I will see you in the next one, and it'll be back day. That's it, guys. That's another leg day done. Whew. Another heavy day. So it was a lot of, actually I think I might have done a little bit of higher volume at the start. Probably about a rep range of 8 to 15 on a lot of those. Saw a few guys in there, young fellas. It's usually always young fellas. Well, that's not to say it's always, but just get your form right, your technique down before you start loading up those bars. Like I was seeing this kid that would have been lucky to be 50 kilos and he was squatting, I mean, good on him for trying, but he was squatting like 100 kilos and his depth was probably about, 5 centimeters, 2 inches. And I mean, he was all kitted up, had the belt and everything. I mean, good on him, like, that's great. Like, at least he had protection. But if you're gonna do those sort of heavy lifts, get that technique down, get that squat perfect. Like, who cares? Leave your ego at the door. You're just gonna regret it later, and you're gonna have to learn the proper way of doing it anyway, because, I mean, you gotta learn to lift properly, right? So especially with those big lifts, and then I think I saw him do a deadlift, and I was scared. His back was bowing, and oh gosh. So just leave that ego at the door, guys, and learn technique first. Back in the gym, guys, back day, and if you're up watching this far, thank you very much for tuning in. Guys, please share my videos, give it a thumbs up. You know, the more you do that, the better. I really want to build my channel, and through this platform, I want to be able to reach as many people as possible. I mean, when you're a PT, you've got, let's say you did a 60 hour week. I mean, some people would actually say, wow, that's a lot. It's actually not. When you own your own business and you've got that entrepreneurial mindset, 60 hours is probably the minimum you'll work in a week. But that's the start. That's the hustle, that's what you got to do. So when you're in a gym and you're a PT, let's say you do 60 hours a week, you might only be able to work with that 60 hours actually taking clients on. You might only earn so much, but the fact of the matter is you may only reach, I don't know, look, if you did 60 sessions, let's say you reach 60 people. Chances are you might double up. Let's just say you only reach 60 people, and that might last however long you've got those clients for. So my whole goal was to be able to help as many people as possible, and not just, the ones in the gym. So, if one person watches this video, gets something out of it, whether it's form, whether it's a bit of technique, a question they might ask at the end of it, that's really all I want to do. And I don't get a lot of views, and that's cool for now. I'm going to continue putting content out, and I'd often ask myself, I'm like, oh, look, I don't get any views, people don't seem to care. And then I'm like, oh, woe is me. Fuck that. I don't care. I'm going to keep putting it out, because maybe in time the channel will build up, and then people will come back to these videos and see these videos, and plus it's my own diary of my progression of my life. So I'll be able to look back in years to come. My kids will be able to look back, and they'll be able to see what dad looked like, or, because a lot of the times when I look back at my old videos of me shredded they motivate me to keep going. And that's exactly why I tell my clients and anyone who asks, look, if you're doing any form of diet, or, you've decided you're going to do a certain, a plan where you're going to get into shape or whatever, take photos at at least once a week, front, back, side, That way sometimes when you look in the mirror all the time, you don't see the changes because they're so small. But over a period of 4 weeks, the differences are huge. The amount of times I show my clients their first picture they show me, and then 4 weeks later, and then they'll come to me and they'll say, oh, look, I don't feel like anything's happening. Because generally most people go off the scales, and if you do body recomposition properly, meaning you lose fat, gain muscle, there might not be a massive weight loss on the scales. Keep that in mind. So when people actually come to me, they say, look, I haven't lost any weight. And I said, yeah, all right, let's have a look at this. So then we look at the first week when they first gave me their photos, and then we look at week 4 or week 8 or week 12, 16, 20. And next thing you know, they're over the moon and they're so glad, you know. Other people telling them, oh, you know, you look good, you know, this, that. Now, that's all well and good, but if you don't feel it yourself, yeah, you're not gonna be great. Look, I'm gonna wrap this video up here, guys. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it about, subscribe and strive, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching as usual. What's good, guys? Houls here. Just finished up a session at Temple, just did back. Yeah, kind of threw a bit of a spontaneous session in there to record. Didn't plan on it, but got some footage in there, so as usual, guys, any questions or comments, leave below. Not much on this video, it's just more of a workout video this time around, which is good. I remember when I used to go looking for videos, I was always struggling to find someone to show me good form or replicate my technique off. So hopefully you can get something from this, guys, because I do practice proper form, proper technique. If you disagree, let me know below. I'm always up for, what do they call it? What's that word? Criticism? Is it correct? What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, that word. Constructive. Always up for constructive criticism. That's what I was trying to say. So now it's a Wednesday night. I'm just going to go pick up Siobhan. She's just doing some shopping. Guys, I'm not going to ramble on too much because I'm sure this video has gone long enough. I probably would have done a commentary before this, maybe. I don't know what I do half the time, so I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. Anyway, Wednesday, so see you in the next video. As usual, subscribe and strive, and we'll see you in the next. See you next time.